everybody, and welcome to the Rad Dad Web3 YouTube channel. So I wanted to do a quick video today. If you're anything like me, all of these NFT projects and gaming projects, it's a lot to keep up with, right? So I wanted to do a quick overview video of one of my favorite projects right now called Rival Bears and kind of give everybody some insights into what's going on with the project. They minted on June 8th. A ton has happened since then. If you like this format, I would love it if you would leave a like on the video. Let me know in the comments if there's another project that you would like a quick overview on. I might do some of these from time to time. So leave that in the comments as well as any other questions you have. But let's go ahead and get into it. Okay, so probably need to say, obviously this is not financial advice. Nothing on here is to be construed as my advice for you to go do anything other than the fact that you may recognize some opportunities for yourself that you may want to take advantage of. I wanted to start by looking at the website and give you guys like a quick overview. So this project is 5,000 NFTs, and there's actually 1,000 of each of these bear types. So you've got the fire tribe, you've got the water tribe, you've got the sun tribe, the earth tribe, and the ice tribe with the diamond there. So those are the 5 main tribes on Rival Bears. There's 5,000 NFTs in total. As it relates to the website, let's talk a little bit about the team. So I have been really not affiliated or associated with this project at all. I am just an investor in the project. Really have been from the beginning. Since well before mint, I've been following this project. It was intriguing to me, the roadmap that they had, and I really like the team. Lots of artists really on this team, which is pretty cool to see because this project focuses a lot on the art. As you've seen some of these pictures, the art is crazy. These one-of-ones are awesome. They've just started launching these remakes of the Mad Honey Bears. So those are taking the original traits, the original bears, the original tribes, and kind of remaking them into a limited edition special collection. So far, they've done the Mad Pandas. They've turned the pandas from the Fire Tribe into Mad Pandas, and there was 300 of those that they released and airdropped to existing holders that held a crown or a one-of-one or one of the dead bears. So those 3 categories of holders got a free airdrop of the Mad Pandas. They're about to drop the Spartans, which is based on the Sun Tribe bear. So those look insane as well. I can't wait to see what those look like. And then there's going to be 3 more, it sounds like, remakes of the other 3 tribes as well that are going to be airdropped to holders based on the traits that they hold in the particular. So a lot going on with this project. Let's go back here to the home and just scroll back through the home page. So this is kind of the roadmap picture. And to me, as I'm looking at this, I see a lot of things that I recognize in here, but the sun bear is kind of like the prominent thing, and he's holding a giant Bitcoin. So this is something that Max has talked about a little bit, like hints here and there, hasn't really explained what this means, what this is going to do exactly, other than that it appears to me that Bitcoin is somehow at the center of this roadmap, right? So this is the picture that they drew. We've got flying dollar bills and we've got, some airdrops over here. Obviously this is on Polygon. They've talked about Athens a little bit and what that's going to mean. Gaming team this way. They're going to have a esports gaming team. So a lot of things going on in this picture that you can kind of draw some conclusions from a little bit. But my main interest is obviously this Bitcoin at the very middle of this picture. Let's go on. So season 1 is what we're in right now. And as I mentioned, they just minted on June 8th. So the team is moving actually really fast right now. So we've got the website updates. We're looking at that right now. The Athens DAO, that's kind of still to be announced, I believe. I'm not sure that's fully out there now. Staking is coming. So they just made an announcement recently that staking should be happening this week. Rival Bear Gaming, we mentioned that. There is a place on here for the gaming team and actually submitting an application if you're a gamer to possibly join the Rival Bear Gaming team. It already has a sponsor. They've already got like some really cool things in the works for that. So I don't know any other NFT project that is going to have an esports gaming team. that's out there going to be doing like competitions and things. So that's a pretty cool, unique feature of this project. They're going to have a YouTube channel apparently where they're going to be covering different things. I know they're going to do a documentary of the process of how they built this into like in through the mint, and some kind of behind the scenes look at the team and kind of what they went through. So that'll be fun. The comic book, this has been announced as a series actually. So they're going to be doing this comic book. Some of it is going to be, I think, live streamed. Some of the artwork they're working on. And it's basically built around the lore of these different bears. So like there's a whole storyline that goes with each of these bears and each of the tribes that they're from and kind of where they live. And a lot of that is going to be covered in comic book format, which I think is a really cool take on characters and different challenges and different things in comic book format that I think they're going to kind of flesh that out on a little bit. So I am really looking forward to the comic book. I think that's going to be a really cool thing to see. IMAX Labs. So let's talk about IMAX Labs for a little bit. So this started off as Rival Bears. Even the Discord started off as Rival Bears. And then once season 1 rolled around, they actually changed that to IMAX Labs. So that is basically going to be the business entity, as I understand it, for future projects. So it just makes me think that IMAX Labs being the business entity, that they're going to probably have more than just the Rival Bears project. So whether that's spin-offs of the Rival Bears, if it's completely separate projects, that hasn't been announced yet. We're not sure what that means exactly, other than that IMAX Labs is the business entity that Rival Bears is under, and this is really the first project under IMAX Labs. Mad Honey, this is something relatively new, and I talked about this a little bit. So far, the panda bears have been, fed the Mad Honey, and they've turned into Mad Pandas, and they are just like, a crazy version of the panda. We are about to get the Spartans. So the Sun Bears are going to get the Mad Honey, and then it's going to be a limited collection of Spartans. And these are it's basically 300 bears per tribe, and they're going to be under a separate collection. So they're under the Mad Honey collection. So you've got basically the Rival Bear collection of 5,000. And then the way it looks so far is you're going to have the Mad Honey collection of bears, which is going to be 300 of each tribe times 5, so 1,500 bears. So a little more exclusive, a little more upgraded bears. They may have some special features in the future. We don't really know yet, but that is going to be something really cool that we're looking forward to seeing. And then Unity, I'm not sure exactly what that is going to be yet. I am not aware of what that is. And then the Lost Tribes. So there is another tribe of bears apparently that is called the Lost Tribe. It's going to be based on the air and wind tribe. So we've got kind of all the other elements represented: fire, water, ice. This is going to be based on the wind. So it hasn't really been announced or talked about a lot yet, other than that it's coming as part of season 1. So here is the latest announcement from Rival Bears, the Lost Tribes teaser. Okay, so next week we're dropping a teaser for the hidden 5 elements. All Rival Bear holders will get a one of this art. So the way I'm hearing that is that if you hold a Rival Bear, then you're going to be in for a drop. So I don't know how else to read that. We'll see what happens with that, or if that's clarified anymore. He says, "Trust me, we're going crazy with this one." I love that. They're going to be holding a mega space. It's always a good idea to join the Twitter spaces when you can, because Max is all the time like dropping little nuggets of alpha. He does a good job of like not telling too much, but like giving the people on those Twitter spaces a little bit of extra information that you wouldn't have maybe normally. I would encourage everybody to join those Twitter spaces if possible. If you're interested in this project, it's a lot of fun to be on those. And then the next project coming up is a raffle for anybody that buys a bear as part of the next contest, with the main prize being a ute. So this ute right here, pretty crazy prizes going on. Really fun project so far to be in. And, there's a lot of projects going on Polygon, but this is one that kind of has a special place in my heart, I think, because I've been in it from the beginning and really been interested in the team, really appreciated Max and the way he goes about things. He has a good way of managing the experience for the holders and really providing value. So that's a big thing from this team that you don't see a lot of different places, is a team that is committed, number one, to the art, but number two, to the holders and to returning value to those holders. So definitely appreciate this team, appreciate the project. I have had fun being an investor in the project and have been rewarded so far already. I do feel like this is at the very beginning of what this project has in store. There's a lot of plans, a lot of things, a lot of teasers out there. That Bitcoin sitting in the middle of that roadmap still is on the top of my mind, so I want to know what's going on with that. But anyway, I would encourage you guys, if there's anything, a question that you have about the project, leave it below in the comments. I would be happy to respond to those questions. Otherwise, I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope I gave you a little more information on this project and the team. All right, so if you guys enjoyed this video, please leave it a like below, and we will see you on the next video.